Does quartz actually emit energy? Firstly, it's probably a good idea to articulate what I am trying to do, which is convey science. The thing that I'm not trying to do is undermine anyone's firm beliefs that surround crystals or minerals. I'm not here to attack anyone's beliefs, but this is a page that talks about mineralogy and science. So I refuse to skirt the issue by trying to be overly tolerant of something for which there is, to be honest with you, very little evidence. Now, in the realm of crystals and pseudoscience, or what would be referred to as pseudoscience, quartz often finds itself at the center of these really mystical claims. Now, one assertion is the idea of quartz emitting energy, which is a term that's frequently mischaracterized by the metaphysical or pseudoscientific community. So I'm going to try and unpack the myths and delve into the genuine science behind quartz and what is actually quite a fascinating physical property, which is piezoelectricity. Now, piezoelectricity is a genuine and scientifically established property of quartz. It's a phenomenon where the crystal generates an electrical charge in response to mechanical stress. So, in simpler terms, when you apply pressure to quartz, it produces a voltage. This property has concrete applications in various technological fields. For example, it's how many watches work. However, when you're researching quartz, which is something I have to do a lot, largely because we are literally in the process of writing a book, you repeatedly come across pseudoscientific claims where quartz crystals are often promoted as vessels of mystical energies capable of profound effects on human well-being. And these claims range from quartz crystals storing spiritual energy to the idea of emitting spiritual energy, which is absolutely fine and doesn't really harm anyone unless it's being used as a marketing technique. But what needs to be understood, and what this video is being made in order to clarify, is that these assertions made about quartz specifically are actually a mischaracterization or just basic misunderstanding of the physical phenomenon of piezoelectricity. They are removing the necessity of applying mechanical stress and just usurping the fact that a quartz under particular circumstances can emit energy, but removing the criteria that is required for it to do that very thing, which is apply mechanical stress. So when books and articles and blogs and podcasts about crystal healing tend to frame crystals, specifically quartz, as emitting energy, almost universally, they are removing very important context. In reality, quartz's piezoelectric properties have genuine, tangible applications in the tech world. Again, quartz crystals serve as the heartbeat of a watch, ensuring precise timekeeping through their oscillations, because when we mechanically stress quartz, it will oscillate at a very, very specific frequency, which allows us to accurately keep time. But what needs to be understood is the fact that while quartz is indeed a very remarkable mineral with very unique physical properties, attributing metaphysical powers to it goes beyond the bounds of our scientific understanding. So it really is quite important to understand the distinction between a physical phenomenon called piezoelectricity and a crystal just arbitrarily emitting energy, which, for context, whilst sounding wonderful, a crystal or mineral arbitrarily emitting energy is called a crystal or mineral being radioactive. So you literally do not want crystals and minerals to arbitrarily be emitting energy, because that is notoriously dangerous. It's what uranium and plutonium do. Welcome to Salt Shack, an educational e-commerce that doesn't just sell minerals, but strives to familiarize you with the natural sciences that literally bring them into existence. So, if you are looking for a freely available and very broad catalogue of educational content that teaches you about geology, mineralogy, gemology, and paleontology, then look no further. Also, it's important to note that many of the videos and photos available here have been provided by Studio Mineralia. So when you finish following us, make sure to follow them too.